Sushi, onigiri, and bento. The soul food of Japan? Rice. Do you know how Japanese rice is grown? Now, I'm heading to a rural village that is called Millennium Village. Because this year, I'll try to learn how organic Japanese rice is grown and actually experience rice cultivation in that village. This video is the first in that series. You can see lots of behind the scenes of rice cultivation in Japan by watching this video, so please enjoy watching until the end. Okay, I've just arrived in Tsuji in Mie Prefecture, famous for the Ise-shima Summit, Kuma no Kodo, and Ise-jingu Shrine. Here lies a village called Tai Village, whose name is even mentioned in a famous historical book compiled over 1,000 years ago. So people call this village the Millennium Village. Today, I visited Tsuji farm in this village. He and his family warmly welcomed me. First, while he takes me to Sakura Street, let me introduce him. Organic rice farmer Takeshi Tsuji. He has a unique career. He used to work in quality control for things like airplane engines and bicycle parts. But seeing the village declining due to aging, he thought, can I use my knowledge to make agriculture more enjoyable and pass it on to the next generation? So he took over his family's farm and became a rice farmer in 2016. Initially, of course, he struggled with cultivating organic rice. However, his success with his unique farming method, combining tradition and modern techniques, becoming famous enough to appear in lots of media. The reason I visited Tsuji farm was not only out of curiosity about organic rice cultivation, but also because I was intrigued by the fusion of tradition and modernity. Plus, just between us, it was super close to the university I attended, so I felt a strong sense of destiny. Now, let's introduce how organic rice is cultivated at Tsuji farm. How is rice grown? First, seed sterilization. Seeds are sterilized by soaking them in 60 degrees Celsius hot water for 10 minutes. Then they're soaked in water for about a week before seeding begins. Second, rice seeding. After that, seeds are sown on top of a mixture of mud balls and rice husk charcoal. Then water is sprinkled and the soil is covered and stored in the warm room. This place is like a sauna for rice, with temperature and humidity controlled. Look, in 3 to 4 days, cute seedlings start to sprout. They're so adorable, right? Third, growing seedlings in the greenhouse. Seedlings are moved to the greenhouse and carefully nurtured. By the way, these ones on the right will be treated with pesticides. The ones on the left are organic. Clearly, there are less on the left side, right? Do you know why? Because organic rice needs to grow bigger, so place needed to be secured. The reason for growing them bigger is that if they're small, they'll lose to weeds. Yeah, it's like growing until they're about junior high school age, not elementary school age in human terms, able to somewhat fend for themselves before being planted in the paddies. During winter to early spring, while nurturing seedlings, they also start preparing the paddies. How to prepare the paddies? First, fertilizing the soil. Soil preparation is crucial for organic rice cultivation. So, during the winter, organic fertilizers like soy sauce residue, sake leeks, and rice bran are spread in the paddies, like this. This activates microorganisms in the soil. This makes it easier for rice to absorb nutrients when fertilized later. It's similar to maintaining gut bacteria in humans to efficiently absorb nutrients from food. Second, flooding the paddies. In early spring, water is flooded into the paddies to prepare for planting. The original plug is opened, allowing water from the river to flow into the waterway. Since the water in the paddies is shared among the community, it cannot be monopolized. The amount of water and other details are decided in consultation with the local community. The water from the waterway is then poured into the paddies. By the way, the soil in the paddies is really soft. When I went to pick up a stone that had fallen into the paddy, my foot got stuck and it was really hard to walk. Thankfully, I didn't fall. Phew! The challenge of cultivating organic rice. He talked about the difficulty of growing organic rice.
The history of the organic rice is about just 6 or 7 years
In this farm.
In this area. It's very difficult to grow with other weeds.
Yeah.
All weeds in the paddies take the nutrition for the rice, so we beat any weeds inside of the rice paddies. It's very difficult work. Sometimes it's hard
Yeah.
to control it.
How can you manage that weeds? Or-
Sometimes using a machine.
Okay.
But before that, we control the level in the water. Or how do we mix the soils before we put the rice on it? So managing the soil is a kind of method to
kind of
control
method.
the weeds.
Is it a special method for you?
Of course, I was taught from the other masters of the organic rices. Organic rice master, they only have the one way, but my teacher makes a method of the growing organic rice.
Yes.
And he taught many people. And this time we are making our original method in this area, and we're gonna spread that method for the other farmers.
Wow, that's so nice of
Yes,
you.
yes, yeah.
I realized how organic rice is labor intensive. I'm grateful for the effort of the farmers. Do you know the best way to eat rice? When guests visit Tsuji farm, they usually eat rice together. Mr. Tsuji, the specialist of rice, teaches us how to do that. It's by eating it with various side dishes. With various side dishes, you can enjoy different combinations of flavors. So what kind of side dishes do they eat rice with? Okay, starting from the top left, very quickly. There's tsukudani, shishamo, corn green onion, aburage, minced chicken, tuna, and mayonnaise, and pickled plum. Soft-boiled egg, sesame seed, seaweed, pickled radish, cabbage, sliced onion, grated radish, and white soy sauce. I did it. Anyway, there are so many. You can mix these various side dishes and put them on top of rice. I usually only eat 1 or 2 bowls of rice, but today I ate 5 bowls. It's so delicious that I can eat rice endlessly. Yeah, it was so delicious. Actually, he occasionally hosts an event called Mugen Meshi. At that event, you can truly eat rice endlessly. Now let's study Japanese rice a little bit together here. Types of rice. It's said that there are 3 main types of rice in the world: Japonica rice, Indica rice, and Javanica rice. Japanese rice is Japonica rice. It accounts for 20% of the world's rice. Its characteristic is its round shape and stickiness. That's why Japanese food culture such as onigiri and sushi was born. Yeah, I'm really grateful for Japanese rice. For those who want to learn about Japanese rice cultivation but don't know where to go, there's a great service I'd highly recommend it. It's the Tsuji Farm Experience Tour. He said it just started. Just like the one I experienced, they offer a day of agricultural experience, rice tasting like I did, onigiri making, and interacting with local people. This would be such a great experience. So if you're planning to visit Japan in the future, why not include a rice experience in your plans? I'll put the link in the description, so please check it out if you're interested. Next time is about mid-spring work. I actually will plant the seedlings that I grow in that paddies. Alright, stay tuned for the next episode. Alright, stay safe, have fun, and thank you for watching as usual. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.